Moral of the story: Standard Bank saved my life.
Yeah, I know it's been a little while, but I gotta let them know. Yeah, gotta let them know. If you ever been down, opportunity to grow. Yeah.
Guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back, baby. As you already know, I am Asanda Zondo, and welcome to my YouTube channel. As we all know, we're always having we're always having fun, yeah. And today's video, before I start today's video, please do not forget to subscribe, comment down below, and like this video, and go watch my previous videos, and tell a friend, tell everyone under the sun to come subscribe to my channel. Okay? Yeah. In today's video, it's a story time. And the reason why I hate doing story times is because most story times, it's me being embarrassed. But in this video, most story times, it's me being embarrassed, or they are just embarrassing, or it's just a thing of, girl, why did you put yourself in that situation? You know? But in this story time right here, baby, I do not walk by sight. I do not walk by faith. I do not walk by anything. I just walk. But somehow the Lord, I don't know how, saved me. Like, it's not even that deep, but let's get right into the story time, baby. So I was in grade 9 or grade 10, if I'm not mistaken, between the two. No, I think it's grade 9. So we were writing our second last paper was gonna be on the next Thursday, the next week Thursday, yeah. So me, mastermind Einstein, I had a light bulb moment. We wrote, remember back in high school, I don't know if they still do it, I'm not sure, immediately after writing you go home. So we finished our paper at like 11:30. Fine, we finished our paper at 11:30. We went and bought big box of chips, bread, 2-liter Coke. We ate. We were just having fun, talking, having, you know, a troll basically. Then people started depreciating. People were going home, and then now the time was like 1:30, 2 o'clock, if I'm not mistaken, if I'm not lying. It was somewhere around there, and there was like 7 of us left now. Hi, fine, now we're sitting, the food is finished, the cool drink is finished, no one has money for a snack. If someone has the money for a snack, they don't have for the 7 of us. And I was just like, guys, no ways, this cannot be our lives. We cannot be so bored when we are so young. And so I was just like, nah bro, it's a mother hecking Friday. Why are we so bored? Why are we chilling at a corner of our school with no plans? And then someone was like, no, it's because we don't have money. And I was just like, no. Like, no, like something. So one thing I forgot to add is that at that point in time, we were all going crazy over Amakarakara, which is a caravan. It's a caravan. Is it a caravan or a caravela? Those VW buses from back in like 20. Ooh, my brain, I forgot. the year, but it was the time. Karakara, like everyone wanted to transport here Karakara. Everyone wanted to know a driver or ne Karakara. Everyone wanted to go to Groove ne Karakara. We knew every Karakara's name. I remember there was ZSD. There was damn. My memory is failing me, but I definitely remember ZSD, and I remember there was like Billabong, and the other one was what? There was Billabong and the Diesel. Only the Brave. There was Billabong, there was Only the Brave, and then I don't know who the others were. And we knew all the Karakaras, we knew all their number plates, their names, the drivers' names, everything. So fine. We chill. In my head, I'm like, why isn't there a Karakara coming? What is going on? Maybe they're meeting up somewhere, they have a plan. Because I knew like a majority of them. Nakona, it wasn't by choice. They wanted to know me and I just knew them forcefully. That's besides the point, yeah? I'm like, in my head, I'm like, where are the Karakaras? Where are the transports? EP Pinkies, OP 11. You know, all like my mind was just all over the place. So I'm like, nah, these people have a plan. Plus it's a Friday. These people have a plan. Then comes the red Karakara. What will I name him? Damn. Nelson. I'm looking at my calendar here and it says Nelson Mandela Day. I'm gonna name him Nelson. Afigu Nelson. And I was like, as much as I've never spoken to him, he's the only Karakara I'm seeing. And Vele, he was the only Karakara to come. He picked up all the kids, Bama Karakara, and they were gonna meet up at Forest High School, I think. I go to him and I'm like, yo, Abu de Riborehile. What's the level? What's the level? What's happening? Put us on. And then he's like, no, there's a house party at my place. Everyone is gonna be there. I said, everyone is gonna be there. Magati, everyone. That means it's diversity, it's the hill, it's forest, Defacto. I'm forgetting names, but that's besides the point. We were just there with everyone is coming to my house. We were like, what's the level with like snacks, drinks? What's the level? He's like, B.O.B., but I got you. I said, give me, I got you. Carry you got me, I got you. I said, as in, ngoba ngigqoke uniform manje, hamba niyotshentsha. And then he says another Karakara is gonna come and fetch abantwana base primary. Because we are manje mina ngicwela to fetch everyone from here. So you guys change and then you're gonna meet up here with this Karakara. Take my number, holla at me. I took his number. Umuntu nomuntu wayotshentsha. Frog. Every frog went to its hole to go change. Except for one frog. This frog. What am I gonna name this frog? And I'm not saying frog as in insultive way. NgesiZulu, when it's like time to go home and stuff like that. So each frog was going to its hole. Yeah. Flip, what am I gonna name her? Oh, I'm gonna name her Mrs. Smith. Mrs. Smith. Yeah. It was Mrs. Smith. Oh, Mrs. Smith decided that she's not gonna go home, she can't go back home, because if she go back home she can't come back out. Yeah. So she went to Happiness's place, and I'm not gonna say people's real names, I might translate their names, I might give them someone else's name, I might give them their best friend's name, but that's besides the point. Mrs. Smith went to Happiness's place and wore Happiness's clothes and left her uniform at Happiness's house. When we got to Happiness's house, her little sister was there, and then I came to my house. The four of us went to change. I accompanied these two to Happiness. I accompanied Mrs. Smith and Happiness to Happiness's place to change, and then I went to my place to change because Happiness 2.0 also went to her place because she lives a little bit further from all of us. So change, we became those girls, we became those honeys. And then I called and I was like, yeah, we done, we at the corner, where's this person? I said, don't worry, Karakari is the Karakari blue. And then he said the name, I forgot the name, but let's say NWD. He's like, don't worry, NWD, yes, relax, he's there by your hood. If he NWD, cause Mina, I was feeling like Mrs. Party, cause Mr. Red Karakara said he got me. Ngihlale a front seat with NWD because Big Madam. I'm dying. Big Madam in the building. Boo, 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 boo. Front seats, everyone back seats. We're sitting with the kids. Yeah, he's telling us, oh, have you guys been to Soweto? Have you guys in Soweto? That weekend was like a big weekend. It's falling. Hi, he goes from one primary school. He goes to the blue primary school, he goes to the green primary school, then he goes to the navy blue primary school. When we on the way to the navy blue primary school, my mom calls me. Asanda, I don't know what's happening with my bank card. I feel like Standard Bank is stealing money from me, or I don't know, like, please come back. We need to go to Standard Bank. I was so mad. I was so annoyed. I wanted to cry. I wanted to, inside. My heart was going ding. There was no pulse. And I was just like, Buti, and he was like, yeah, ungawari. Red Karakara umtshelile ngawe, so kwamele sibuye for men. And I was 100% sure they're gonna come back. Ngayehla, guys, and I did the walk of shame and I went home, and then my mom was like, take my card and go to Pick n Pay uyongikhiphela statement khona ngizobona ukuthi kuyenzakalani kuqala, and then whatever the statement says, if there's a problem, then we're gonna go to the bank. I took her card and I went to Pick n Pay and I took out the statement. Guess what? There was no wahala. There was no problem. There was shade why me. Oh, guys, when I say I was bored, Kesana, body suit, body sharp, body kali, I was bored. I come back with this bank statement and I'm like, can I see the SMS? I can't remember what the SMS said, but I think it was something to do with the maintenance of the app. I'm not sure. I could be lying. I'm not sure. But I missed out on being with Red Karakara Kyang, with the boys, with the girls, with the meeting new people, networking, and let me sing networking. Love. Anyway, why am I swearing? Anyway, I called Red Karakara and I'm like, can somebody come and fetch me? I'm like, can somebody come and fetch me, please? That's how I was on the phone. And he's like, yo, my baby, ngithanda I was so excited. I'm like, oh, it's coming. I see the sun is setting. I call him. And it's like, yo, mina ngikhohliwe and manje imoto yami iphumile basayothenga and awukwazi ukugibela itaxi uze kimi ngizokubuyisa emuva. And I was like, mina gibela itaxi eSoweto, mina. I was like, no. And I dropped the phone. And then he kept calling, and I was just like not answering. And then kwaba Saturday. Saturday kanjalo. People, that's when Facebook was Facebooking. Like, Facebook was the girl. Facebook was the Instagram in that era. People on Instagram are like, happiness 2.0, happiness 2.0, Mrs. Smith are missing. Their mothers are looking for them. Their parents are looking for them. Then everyone. You see, this part is the part that annoys me. It makes my blood boil. Everyone was like, ask Asanda. And I was like, everyone was tagging me and was like, ask Asanda, and I was like, sweeties, I slept at home. I was at home. The last time I saw them, they were going to Soweto and they were supposed to come back the same day. They were not supposed to sleep over. It wasn't a weekend thing. I don't know why am I involved, because I slept at home. Thanks to Standard Bank, I slept at home, you know. Everyone's like, ask Asanda. It just got to a point where I was just like, hey guys, I understand that the last time you saw the girlies, it was with me, but they are currently not with me. I am at home. I slept at home. I don't know where they are. I know that they went to Soweto, but I don't know where exactly in Soweto, because I don't know where Red Karakara stays, but I know they're at Red Karakara's place. Yeah. And then my friend came to my house and she's like, you know what? Let's go to Happiness's place. Let's see what's the level there. We get there, the mom is fuming. She was mad. She's sitting with her neighbor, Sakokota. Bari uban. Poisa. No, I'm joking. Bari uban. We look at each other, cause like, the fuck, just open the door or just keep quiet, you know. Ngena. We ngenad. As we ngena, the sister was like, yibo laba bazile bazochange bonke la endlini. We haven't even greeted. We haven't even sat down. We haven't even entered the door. We just opened it. The little sister's like, yibo laba. And then she's like, yeah, umntanami, ngifuna umntanami, bayephi. And we're like, mama, bayeSoweto, kusho qima. Wena nisale kanjani? I explained the Standard Bank situation. My friend was just like, no, I wasn't feeling the party. And she's like, yeah, the uniform, yeah, and we were like, yeah, Mrs. Smith, at OPN. And then we were like, wherever your daughter is, Mrs. Smith is there. And she's like, yazin, mina ngiyaniripota ningayindawo ngizomthatha siye police station nale uniform ngiyisa police station. We looked at each other like, and I don't know ukuthi saphuma kanjani kule yandlu, but somehow saphuma. Hi, Sunday I DM them inbox. I inbox them. How Dololo and oh, they didn't have phones. All three of them, they didn't have phones. Hi, Saturday they were Sunday they were no longer saying ask Asanda. It was just a thing of now we are flipping worried. Like we are really worried. Where are the girlies? Why aren't they back? You know? Monday. No, our last paper was on Monday or Tuesday. No, our last paper was on Tuesday, not Thursday. Our last paper was on Tuesday. Monday. Buddy, hi guys. The girlies are back safely. No need to worry anymore. I know, Kalabo, what happened? Where was it? What happened? Where was it? What happened? Where was it? No answer. Oh, in my heart, I wanted to go to each and every one of their houses because I wanted to know the schools, the jewels, like the level. I wanted to know, you know? And I was just like, let me relax and study for social science. Maybe sharp. Yeah, grade 9. I was in grade 9. It's like, let me study for social science. Maybe sharp and prominent grand. Tuesday, we're writing our last paper. I cannot wait. I'm sure I was the first person at school because I really wanted to know the scoop. I want to know the truth. I want to know the everything. Hi. No Mrs. Smith. She is skinny as fuck. She is pale. She has dark circles. Yo. And I'm like, yo, Joey. She's like, yo, you can see next. Can I help you? What happened? I fine. Friday, it was the house party. It wasn't packed, but there were people. But most of the people were the car drivers, and they had already chose Uti Lona kuzoba umuntu kalona, Lona kuzoba umuntu kalona, Lona kuzoba umuntu kalona, and stuff like that. Fine. Did they not die of hunger the whole weekend? But they were being chowed. Yes. And that time I was still a virgin. I was still sleeping. And I'm just like, yo, my ancestors are working overtime. Yo, they saved me. She's like, they were starving them, busy giving them ethanol, no food. And I'm like, what do you mean no food, Ari? No food. So Bushuti, in the morning they would go, the gents would, I'm guessing the gents would go buy magwinya, they would eat there. Lunchtime, scorpo, they dinner, shisanyama, they. Cause what the hell do they mean no food? I was just like, no food. You know? She's like, yeah, no food, but they were busy. And I was like, oh, Chomi, and then what? Hi, and then happiness 2.0. I keep you 100 rand. And then they were shouting at her. Mrs. Smith is telling me that happiness 2.0, I keep you 100 rand. I tell you, let's go home. bafike eBara ngabo Monday ngabo 4-5 ntambama. They first bought amagwinya abandayo, and then they wanted taxis going to our hood straight from Bara. I don't know, someone dropped them off at Bara or they walked to Bara, I'm not sure, I can't remember. And then the queue marshal was like, no, lama taxi matole extend pela. So they had to go to Josie. From Josie they had to look for taxis coming to our area, because I think they didn't know taxis coming to our area. And then that's how they came back. When they came back, Mrs. Smith and Happiness's parents just took them to a police station. When they took them to the police station, they were like, labantwana bayageza, basijwayela kabi, baqala kabi, bayazigezela, hehehe, bashawacima. And then the cops were like, what do you guys want us to do about that? Hi, Mrs. Smith's sister, I don't know what happened to her mom, but she didn't stay with her dad. She stayed with her sister and her sister's boyfriend. Mrs. Smith's sister was like, do whatever it takes to discipline her and stuff like that. And then Mrs. Happiness's parents' mom was just like, nah, do something simple that she won't forget. And I'm like, what happened to Happiness 2.0? And then she's like, hi, she doesn't know what happened to Happiness 2.0. Hi, the cops, I think, poured water on them, busy shouting at them, and then wanted to let them go. Mrs. Smith's sister was like, no, that is not enough. She was like, I'm choking. Tase the bee. And I was like, imagine being tased and you're wet, you are hungry, you are tired. She hated her. She hated her. So they tased her, they hit her, and then somehow her dad came. Her dad was a cop, and she was like, no. He was like, no, this is not how you do things. As a Happiness, she tells me the same story, and I'm like, okay, at least the stories are leveling up. Happiness 2.0 was nowhere to be found. I don't know what happened to her. I don't know what her story is, but I think her mom was used to her disappearing because it was her thing, so surely her mom didn't care. But the main element of this story was Standard Bank saved my virginity and my life. One thing about me, my mom was gonna choke slam me. She was gonna yes. And that's why I banked with Standard Bank till this day. My mom banked with Standard Bank then. She still does now. And then I was just like, I'm a bank with them because they saved my life and my virginity. Because who am I to be the whole weekend? No food and a bottle of 1818. Yes. Moral of the story, Standard Bank saved my life. That's why I'm like, I don't walk by faith, I don't walk by sight. I am just walking, but God has my So yeah guys, I hope you really enjoyed the story time. I'll see you in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to comment down below and like this video. Thank you so much. I'll see you in my next video.